Hi, I'm Jess Pine and I'm Marketing Manager at Precursive. Today I'm going to talk to you briefly about how you can be more responsive to your customers through better resource management. So service customers typically care about three things. They want continuity of their team members on their projects. So they want to know that they'll be working with the same people throughout the project and maybe in future projects to come. They want to know that the people on the team have the right level of skills and experience for the role, and so they can effectively perform the task at hand. And they want to know that there aren't going to be any unnecessary delays and that the project will start when it's supposed to. So what are the challenges that businesses typically face when trying to deliver these projects? Well, many businesses have issues with seeing who is available and when they're available and getting the right people on the right projects at the right time. And this can be a problem because you might end up having to switch people from one project to another halfway through, which obviously upsets the customer. Or perhaps you don't have the right skill set available, and so maybe you end up having to put somebody more experienced on, no additional revenue from the customer, but at additional cost to you, or having to hire someone externally. Or you might not have the right people available at the right time, and so you have to delay the start of the project, which obviously upsets the customer. But it's also an issue for you, because if you think about a typical project timeline, if this is the proposed start date and the proposed end date, if you end up having to delay the start date, you also delay the finish date. And this is an issue because you can't invoice the project until it's been delivered. So this area here becomes a cash flow problem. And there's even more of a problem over here because if you've got people available at the start date who are waiting and sat idle, waiting for the actual start date when everybody else becomes available, you're paying for them and they're not generating any revenue for you. So this is a real issue. So how can you solve it? Well, you solve it by having a better idea of your schedule, a better idea of what your people are doing, of who's available, when they're available, what skills they have, but also a better idea of what projects are coming up and what projects are likely to land soon. So with Precursive, you can actually automatically generate a project based on its probability. If you have an opportunity in Salesforce, so that is at 80%, that will automatically get pushed through to Precursive and create a project that your delivery manager can see, so that she can see who is likely to be needed, what skills they are required, and when that project is likely to land, so that it can be staffed in advance. So let's have a look at that in Precursive. So this is the Precursive scheduling page. I won't go into too much detail as we talk about it more elsewhere. But as you can see, we've got our team members down the left-hand side here, and they're organized by role, which makes it nice and easy to find the right skills. And over here, you can see that the different colors represent different levels of availability. And the yellow means that they're completely available, so you can get them onto a new project as it starts. So if we take a look at the Projects tab, we have a list of projects down here. And here we have the status of these projects. So most of them are active, but this one here is forecast, which means that it's still forecast. It hasn't been confirmed yet. But if we click into the project, we can see, so it's a time and materials project, so we don't have financial data for it yet. But if we scroll down and click on the participants tab, we can see that we have here resource requests. So we don't actually have people scheduled onto this project yet. No one is actually booked. But we've made resource requests, or we've imported resource requests with the specific roles that will be needed on this project. So you can then see these from the scheduling page and directly put the right people onto the right projects at the right time. Thanks for watching.